Welcome to Disarranged 1775, your number one live talk show.
Hello, my friend.
Episode
Rock and roll.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. Episode 15. I'm happy to be here with you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How's your week been going?
Pretty good. I get this. I pinched a nerve. Did something back in the Marine Corps, and like every so often, it's just like a nagging. I don't know. It hurts, but it does. You know what I mean? It's like it's not like debilitating. It just nags, and then like my whole arm tightens up. So it's been driving me crazy the past couple of days. But week's going okay. Work's okay. So
Good.
Just craziness. How about you, bud?
Yeah, had a decent week of work. A couple sales here and there. Nothing too crazy, but it's been nice.
Yeah.
Been very busy with trying to structurally build the show legally.
Right.
So I guess we could give a little bit of update on that. Yeah, Matt and I have been working really hard behind the scenes here at Disarranged 1775 to make this a legit business venture in the form of a nonprofit. So we're excited to announce that. We are in the thick of it as we speak. So anybody that's been through the process or understands any of the process of forming a nonprofit, it's a bit daunting. And we're, like I said, we're in the thick of it. So we have a lot to share coming up. We've got a lot of projects that we're going to be rolling out at a fast pace once we're able to kind of formalize more of our media online, which will come in the form of a website.
Yep, that's coming too.
Yep, it's coming real soon, and we're really excited to collaborate with the person. I think we should keep the name to ourselves for right now until we're ready. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a lot of exciting stuff coming, man. We got a lot of stuff in the works, and it's going to be great. Everything's lining up, and it's awesome, man. Really exciting.
I mean, one of the greatest things is, man, is like we said before, is that I don't think to this point just sitting here planning it before we launch. So I think a big message that we want to continue to reiterate here on Disarranged is just get out and try and get out and do. Again, as you can see the progression of our shows, we forgot things that we wanted to be a part of or to do every episode, and you know we haven't lost focus. So, and we keep rebuilding and revisiting the show every week as if it's a brand new start. So it's been exciting. It's been fun, and we appreciate everybody joining us. Let's get active in those chats. We have a great show planned for you this evening.
Sure.
It's going to be a nice, chill, conversational piece, if you will. And what do you think?
Yeah, I think the one thing we can guarantee our listeners and our viewers is that every week we will reassess and reevaluate and restructure what the product we put out. So, we're not going to put out crap. We're not going to just pump something out. We definitely scrub everything and start over every week, and
I think it shows. I think our steady viewers that have been here every year have seen the evolution of the show and understand where we are. I don't think we've lost our foundation at all.
No, not at all.
Gotten stronger, and we're getting better. It's a lot to manage for two people.
It is, especially, bless you, especially with full-time jobs and families and in life, and it's a lot, but you know what? It's worth it, and it pays off, man.
Yeah, I'm really excited just to get into more of this nonprofit. We've got so many great ideas that we're going to roll out in fundraisers and just get everybody interactive, because that is who we are here at Disarranged. Also, is your number one live interactive talk show.
Yes.
So if we're going to claim that title, we've got to do it every day, all day, and we can't wait to out. But for right now, let's roll into our sponsors, Matt.
Yes, sir. Our first sponsor is Neptune's Plumbing. We love Neptune's Plumbing. It's owned and operated by Dan Godecki, a third-generation master plumber who specializes in wells, water treatment, and drain cleaning. Oh, and boilers. I forgot one. This is for residential and commercial, light commercial markets. No job is too big. No job is too small. Dan and the boys and girls at Neptune's Plumbing take pride in serving their community, and you can give them a call at 410-776-5864 if you need any services that I stated. The next sponsor is Sunny May Cleaners. We love Sunny May Cleaners. Our girl Bella Wiley over there. If you need any needs met for Sunny May Cleaners, you can email her at info@sunnymaycleaners.com, or you can visit her website at sunnymaycleaners.com. And their phone number is 443-939-4578. Again, that is Sunny May Cleaners, and Bella Wiley who you're going to ask for. Last but not least, our newest sponsor and our newest venture, we're proud of this one, man. Semper Chicken and Ribs. Our boy, Pastor Reed. Let me get his number up here. It's a veteran-owned and operated operation. It serves all of your finest soul food cuisines, as well as desserts, award-winning smoked ribs, chicken brisket, pork, all throughout the state of Florida, as well as some in Georgia. You can follow Pastor Reed on all social media outlets. If you don't know where to look for him, you can look on the Disarranged page, and you'll see his stuff all over it. Quick word on Semper Chicken and Ribs. If you were with us last week, Turner opened. We were lucky enough to get a package from Semper Chicken and Ribs, and it was sauces. And let me tell you, I tried some of these sauces. I dipped chicken in it. I used it for just a dipping sauce. And when I tell you it's better than Chick-fil-A sauce, I'm not kidding. It is absolutely delicious. It's so.
I wish you could see the seasoning enough lighting right here, but I'm telling you right now.
Oh my gosh!
You can see it right there. Look at this. Look.
Yeah,
this is better than Chick-fil-A sauce, and I've put it on everything from pizza to I'm going to be putting it on Italian sausage tonight. I put it on hamburgers, and I put it on chicken. It's
man, it's delightful. It is fantastic.
It's legit good too, and we're not just saying that. Like it's.
No, I'm telling you,
verified. This is solid stuff.
It's so good.
Yeah, listen, hit us up, disarranged1775@gmail.com to get your special offer of the cars. All the prices and everything will be in the link in the bio, or excuse me, in the bio below.
Yes,
at the end of the show. So check it out.
That's award-winning sauce there, ladies and gents. And
oh yeah,
we have a price list and information up on the Disarranged page. You can get your orders in. That's correct, right, Turner?
Yeah, absolutely. We're accepting orders right now as we speak, and orders will be shipped out either that, depending on what time it is, but most likely that same day. And yeah, we're excited to, and we also thank the people that have ordered already. We really appreciate the support. All proceeds go to obviously making the sauce and supporting the show. And so there's no profit made on top. Everything rolls back into the show, so we can keep providing this network and growing this network for everybody. So again, thank you very much for everybody.
No, yeah, I will put my name on it to say that it is absolutely delicious. You will not try that sauce and come back and say, "Oh, you guys tricked me" or anything. You will love that sauce. I promise you. It is fantastic.
Awesome. All right. Well, listen, let's hop into episode 15, shall we, pal?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us again for episode 15. This is Disarranged 1775, your number one live interactive talk show. I'm your host, Andrew Turner. Joined with me is Matthew Gardner. Together a platform that supports mental health growth among our community and beyond. And we like to think that we have a little bit for everybody. So stay tuned. Check us out every week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have uncensored guests. We like to bring everybody on to have a safe platform to express themselves and work out whatever situations they need to work out. And our hopes is on this journey to create a unique network of individuals that are all looking to go towards the same thing in the pursuit of happiness. Tonight's show, I wanted to bring up a topic of music. I believe that here at Disarranged 1775, I think we've done a good job to our viewers of expressing that self-care is one of our foundation pieces of building our show. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's our surrounding topic, right? So like everything that we address or guests we have on, it all goes back to self-care, and it's a continual process that we deal with week by week. We always talk about what we're going through and therapy and music's just one of those things, Turner, that helps. And I think a lot of people use music as a therapy or a different outlet.
So no, I agree. So with all that being said, we kind of wanted to take time tonight to obviously thank you guys for watching every week, but our another foundation piece is being able to interact with you guys and really get to know our network. So I kind of want to open the floor already right out the gate, and I want to ask you guys, the audience, a question, and if you don't mind sharing it, we'd love to have you call in live to talk to us. But there's many things that you can do with self-care, and with self-care obviously comes like time. You need time for yourself.
Right.
So I want to ask tonight, you guys that are listening, do you guys use music to disconnect for a little bit of R&R? And if you do, and you wouldn't mind sharing, please give us a call at 410-773-9858 at any time. In the next few minutes during this segment. We'd love to hear from you. And again, your picture won't be up. You'll just be on a phone call, and we'll have a nice conversation. But
yeah. And again, I think you can use it as an outlet. You can use it as a way to vent without having to say anything. So yeah, we want to hear everybody's input on how you use music for self-care, especially and what surrounds that. So definitely interested.
So for me, it kind of like, so I don't know. I was thinking of this show, and I'm like, how do I present? Oh, and by the way, guys, interrupt me if you want to call in. Interrupt me at we'll freeze it, and we'll hop on a call. So don't let me interrupt your call session. So anyways, I've always music for me, man, is when I was younger, it was all about the beat and how it made me feel. The words, for whatever reason, didn't seem to be there. And it was honestly, and I know this is going to sound a certain way, and I'm going to get, kicked back from our boys, but it's like the beat and the rhythm like spoke to me, right? Like those were the lyrics, and like I could feel it, and it made me happier, and
yeah,
it made me kind of feel all this confidence that I could go through life with, and handle whatever it was going to throw at me.
Yeah,
I remember that as a young child, all the way up through my adolescence, even into even my young adult. And I can remember other times it's made me super hyper and probably more arrogant versus confident in the last example. And, kind of didn't, puff your chest out a little bit more because you're feeling a certain way because the music gives you a certain energy, right?
Yeah.
All the way down to the lowest of the low, shedding tears and truly showing that emotion of raw, like hurt,
pain.
So, and that's crazy. get all of that through the beat, and that's how I grew up. It's how I viewed music, and for the longest time, now that I'm older and I'm listening to a lot of the same stuff I did when I was growing up, and I'm interpreting it different. Obviously, I'm older, right? I've had more life experiences, and ironically, man, it's brought me all back to the same place. Completely different roads traveled in the experience of the music, but it's always brought me back to, it's brought me to that same spot, whether it was happy, whether it was like hyper aggression, or it was sad.
So you mean like listening to the same songs that you did back then?
Yeah.
It brings you back to the same place.
Right. But now, yes, but not in the same road, not in the same journey, because yes, I'll still feel the beat, and that beat will make me remember maybe the past times of it that made me feel, if that makes sense. But now I've actually listened and heard the music and what they're saying.
Right.
And now with more life experience,
you understand the lyrics better.
I can relate. I mean, there's certain things that you kind of get to as an adult. You only understand them when you become an adult, right? So, forever, for a long time, man, real talk, I was like, man, dude, Turner, you are a dummy. Like, you've been listening to these songs for 20 plus years, and you're just hearing that he said this, and it made you feel that way.
I think
really for a long time, just to get this out, just for a long time, I was like, dude, I felt some sort of way about it. Then I was like, you know what, dude, this is actually very unique, I feel like. And that's why I wanted to ask the audience tonight if they share a similar experience, because I feel like I'm getting a twofer. Like, there's one song, but I'm getting two different experiences that bring me back to the same spot.
Do you have a specific song you're thinking about, or?
But I think you know me pretty well. That I'm pretty. I like to try to be a little. I think I'm a little cryptic. I can't give you one specific song off the top of my head to answer your question.
Okay. I didn't know if, like, you had like a go-to song that was, whatever. I mean, your sad song or your happy song, or I know a lot of people who play sports, they got a song that, gets them fired up for whatever. So, I mean, it's funny you talk about like growing up, and I think that goes for everybody. Like, obviously when you're younger, like in high school or anything Marine Corps cadence. I love that. So when you're younger in high school, a lot of times you're singing stuff and like you don't understand what you're singing, especially like when you're talking about sexual things.
That's what like the innuendos, like there's certain things and like hidden like cryptic messages, like, dude, you be jamming it as a kid. Like, all right, let me give an example right now,
right,
which now we know is what's that, the week won the Choice Awards for I Can Feel My Face.
You gotta stop moving your hands, it's breaking up.
It's
breaking up. We can't hear.
We've learned I'm not allowed to be in motion while doing this because my microphone is crap. So, but anyways, The Weeknd won the Nickelodeon Choice Awards for that song that's all about cocaine.
Okay, I got a little bit more old school song. It's called "You're Making It Hard for Me," and the chorus is a girl singing, "Step back, you're dancing kind of close. I feel a little poke coming through on you."
Are you?
Yeah. So like,
I know you fail.
Right. Yeah. Boy, I can't help it. But like singing that in high school, and now you're like, oh my God, like. So yes, there's there's a lot of songs now that's not even cryptic. That's
straight to
that's just straight up. You're making it hard for me is pretty self-explanatory. So
What do you guys think? We do want to hear from somebody. I appreciate everybody chatting and jumping in here. Hop on the line with us if you've got a comment about the music at any time of the show. Take the number down. Let me jump in this. Keep his comment up here real quick.
Yeah.
This is I was going to bring him up a little bit later. I guess now is better than any. But my buddy Nick here is a fellow Marine. He is from Oregon.
Okay.
I hope I'm getting all this right off memory. So Nick, if I mess this up, I do apologize, my friend. I ran into Nick online. I started his journey across the United States. He started walking. Nick is traveling from the West Coast to the East Coast and ending here in DC. So stay tuned for that. We'll be talking offline about that, you and me, Matt.
Yep.
So he is on his journey right now. He's walking across the United States. We've been talking the last few days. I've been very interested and curious about his journey, and I want him the little platform that we have to introduce him to our people for any type of support. He's actually sent me a song today from Mac Miller called Wings, and I listened to
Mac Miller.
And it was really good. But anyways, our friend Nick here, everybody, is walking across America, and at the end of the show, we will be providing Nick's Cash App, even if it's $1, even if it's cents, whatever you can afford. If you can't afford it, if not, no worries. And just make sure when you send him whatever you do, toss in Disarrange on the comments. Disarranged1775 sends love, and we'll help our boy make it as easy as we can. But his whole thing to do is he wants to meet the people he served. I think.
That's fantastic.
Not to give out too much about him, Matt, but I've been talking with him a lot offline, and I haven't really been updating you with it.
Yeah.
But,
thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, pal. But he's got a very great story, and so I wanted to introduce him tonight, get him out there. I hope every week he's able to, if he has service wherever he's at. But we've been keeping in contact weekly. And I can't wait to have him on the show. It's going to be
that's a pretty extraordinary feat, and I can't wait to hear more about it, and definitely can't wait to have him on the show. And
he actually separated, dude. He hasn't even been out a year. He separated in, I think, October of last year.
Okay.
And he started his journey February 9th of this year.
Wow. Okay.
So it's very fresh. He's been sending me pictures. I've got video. I'm going to try to put something together for him and do something nice for him, put a little commercial up for him, and we'll play it every week to try to give him some awareness on his cause and what he's doing. I think not to give out too much, but I think Nick is going to be striving to be a leader of the people down the line. So this is all
sounds like it, man. It definitely sounds like it, yeah. And it's again, I can't wait to hear his story.
Yeah, dude, he seems like a cool cat, dude. Real down to earth. For someone of like how I am, and I've got a little bit of an aggression issue, and short tempered, and I don't have any patience. I don't know, man. Just speaking with him, and he seems very, very kind. He said something to me today. He said, I've been able to I'm not gonna do it justice. I've been able to forgive what's happened to me in the past and live in the present, and I'm very grateful for what I have, and I'm living in abundance. And I don't know, that kind of spoke to me today, because I was like, damn, this guy's he's backpacking across the states, and he's to see what our people, the very people he defended, are willing to. I can't wait to hear his experiences, and I also can't wait till he breaks the East Coast line and we meet up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Dude, I'm
So
down
yeah, I mean,
to hike into DC in my Silkies with our
oh,
friends.
yeah. You know what? I can't wait for it. I can't wait for the day where you can't fit into those Silkies.
Okay, first off,
So
pal,
it's gonna happen. Listen, I was, me. I was a buck.
you're a negative. You're a negative person.
Okay, well, I'm a realist, but I was a buck 55 pretty much my whole Marine Corps career. I
Yeah,
had small Silkies, my little chicken legs, and
yeah.
man, I tell you, I probably couldn't get my freaking forearm in those things now.
Pal, I'm probably within 15 pounds of what I weighed when I came back from Afghanistan.
It's impressive. That is impressive, dude. But that's gonna change. It's gonna happen, bud.
Matt, I understand what you're saying. Our viewers have no idea, but I understand
Yeah.
what you're trying to do. I'm going to always fit in Silkies. I saw very large Marines in
That's
Silkies.
true.
I know they're plus sizes, pal.
Yeah, that's true. You can always plus up. You can order bigger sizes.
But I dude, I don't care how big I get. I'll sew them together. I will always wear a pair of Silkies. I don't care what happens.
Perfect.
But I also won't let myself go though, so it's a plus.
Yeah. Well, so you're saying I did?
Well, no,
I did.
I'm just saying my girlfriend's looking at me like, oh.
No, I did. And that's an indictment on me. But listen, we talked. Well, we talked last week about getting healthier and stuff like that, and I am now bringing celery and carrots and stuff like that to work for snacks.
Good for you, man. Honestly, dude, that's a huge step. Like at least identifying that you can make adjustments and changes. Like one thing the Marine Corps always taught us, dude, is position improvements continuous, especially in artillery, right? Like you can always, you're never at a spot where you're good to kick your legs up. Like anything can be fortified better. Anything can be better or whatever. So dude, good for you, man. Hats off to you. I like it.
Well, I mean, I went to the doctor for my, I have high blood pressure. So I went to the doctor for my monthly checkup, check my blood pressure. And
Right.
I was up a few pounds. My cholesterol is up a little bit. And, I'm 41. So it's time to start paying attention. When you're in your 20s and stuff like that, you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And, so
you know what you want to know? You want to know? I would love to see you, and we've talked about this off air, and I'm not putting you on the spot, but I know you, right? Like I know your situation, I know your physical situation, I know all the stuff you've got dealing with in terms of the medications and all that bullshit, dude. I don't know if I'm not just talking shit, dude. I remember talking to you when you were running a lot, and I was so impressed by how far you had come, and I was a little jealous because I didn't get to really see it because I was out of the Marine Corps by that time. And when you had that separation from Romeo and you had this realization, like, all right, dude, like I'm gonna, I feel you were kind of like, yo, I'm everything that I know.
Yeah,
it's time to kick it in high gear. And dude, I don't know if I was always really proud of, because first time when we met, from me judging you and giving you shit to today, it was just awesome to be able to see that I knew what you were doing and you were working hard and you were sacrificing a lot, and I appreciated it.
Yeah. So I mean, like, dude, I mean, when I came in, I was 27, right? So, and I don't think I ever ran a full 3 miles in my whole friggin' life, right? So, and then as soon as we got to the fleet, we're trained to go to Afghanistan. So like PT wasn't huge, right? Around that time. And I definitely was not a PT stud coming into the Marine Corps because, like I said, I joined when I was 20.
You were above average for your age and everything, like your demographics. Yeah. I remember that.
So, but I knew I got promoted to sergeant right before I left Romeo and going over to MWSS 271. And it was very important to me that I led from the front,
Yeah.
you know, and I put that time in, like you said. I mean, there was many nights where I was running around the neighborhood. There's mornings where, I ran 7 miles and would run again with the platoon. So yeah, I was running about 25 miles a week.
Dude, that's you were in mid 30s, right?
Yeah, my physical prime, I was probably 32.
So, all right. With all that being said,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it has to happen in the next couple months. I would love to see you start getting back at it. I think it starts with a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Getting your joints and everything to use to a little bit of impact. I don't think, me personally, as your friend, and I want this to go out to everybody. I'm talking to everybody out there that may think that, they might be too far past a certain line. I would love to see you run again, man. I would love to go on I don't care if it's, a 15-minute mile. Because I think, Matt, the way I remember you explaining to me what it did for you, something I can't put into words here.
Yeah, running was something, I don't know, it was such a relief, and there's something about going on a long run and just like disposing of all these toxins in your body. And like, I mean, I would be saturated in sweat, just it would be dripping off me, and then getting in the shower, it's just the feeling of that, like the endorphins behind it. And man, you set up your playlist, while you're running. It's like, as soon as I would get tired, that one song, since we're talking about music, that one song would hit, and I'd be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
And
What's the thing? Music, and that's why I wanted to really talk about it tonight. It's a kind of a soft subject compared to what we've been kind of putting out for content and for our show. But for me, man, I write. For those of you who don't know, I've got a lot on my computer. I've got a lot of random pieces of paper and books, and just, as you can imagine, how my head is. But I enjoy when I write something, or I write a piece, or I do something. I enjoy putting, a set of lyrics in there to kind of describe the mood or the mindset that I was at during creating that piece. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. My mom, if she's still listening, is going to be, I said this to her the other day. She was up here, and I was like, I was rapping to myself, and I'm going to touch to that point next, but I was like, scared, don't make no money. And if I ever go broke, I'm going to take your money. And she was like, he's like, that doesn't even make any sense. That makes sense. I was like, think about it. And she's like, say it again. And I was like, I was like, scared money don't make no money. If I ever go broke, I'm going to take your money. I was like, you got to invest in yourself. Oh, do we have a caller? We have a caller.
Hey, yo.
All right. Stand by. Good on Disarranged 1775. This is Andrew.
You got an echo going, bud.
I do.
This is your mother.
Hey, yo. So she's still listening. There's your answer there, pal.
Yeah, he's still listening. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Whoa, what? We have a bad echo. I'm gonna get out of this, and we're gonna give her a call right back.
Yeah, I think it's what do you have, two different audios going on?
Oh, now we've got multiple people calling in now.
All right.
Good evening. This is Disarranged 1775. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hello. Hello. I don't know.
I think we're having some audio difficulties, but here,
I think we are, bud.
That's all right, pal. Hey, listen, improvise, adapt, and overcome. They're asking me to rate the call. I'm going to give them a 1 star.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to say,
Not great. Not great. That's for sure.
I'm just going to say, couldn't hear anything, and we're going to send that off to them. And let's give.
Well, we did have some audio problems pre-show and had to adjust fires. So we had it up and running last week pretty good, but for some reason it's
all right.
just,
Well, that's what we do here. We're here to work out kinks together. We are a live show, everybody. We are a live show.
it happens. Yep.
All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can give. Let's see if we can give Madus.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail.
There it is. Hey, yo.
Mom, set up your voicemail. There it is. The whole world.
Yeah.
My mother does not have a voicemail set up.
Set up your voicemail, Mom.
Come on, Ma. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
So while you're messing with that, I'm gonna Keith Johnson.
I'm on.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
I can hear
Hello.
you. I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so
All right, here we go.
Mother, you have something to say about the previous statement?
Yes.
We've got some bad lagging.
Yeah, it is lagging, Ben.
Some things that you listeners out there don't know, but he was a big Eminem fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's a big Dave Matthews fan. And still that quote that you just said does not make any sense whatsoever.
Yes, it
You
does.
need to explain it better.
Okay. Are we
go ahead and explain it, Ben?
The echoes all down in a way?
I think it was on
Yeah.
my phone because I had the TV on.
Okay. So
Yes, the echoes are gone. Yep.
Okay. So, Mom, let me break this down for you. If you're scared, if you have $1,000, right? And you're scared to take that $1,000 and invest it into something to turn it into $2,000, scared don't make no money. So you have to have money, and you have to not be scared to invest it. And if I ever go broke, like if I have no more money, I'm gonna take your money or anybody's money. Basically saying I'm a gangster.
How do you feel about that, Mom? I think it's ridiculous. And then you know what?
I'm with you.
I'd like to double down, and I can't wait for the day that you don't have any money and you come try to take mine, pal.
Buddy, you know who's
because you already know what's gonna happen, buddy. This is the bread aisle again, right? You get mad. This is the bread aisle again from last week, and there's a big smackdown coming, pal.
Yeah, bread aisle. I love how you take this very left of you to take that one little thing and just hang on to it. You're starting to sound like somebody I know with missing digits. Anyways, Mom, thank you for calling in. Is there any words of wisdom you like to give our listeners?
Yes.
Well, for me, music, when good music's playing on Google, I clean a lot better.
Okay.
There you go.
Clean well. It gives me energy. And when I'm in the car having to drive to Baltimore to go see you, good music, some Michael Jackson in the car on my Spotify keeps me going. So those are two places that I love music. And Andrew, the love of music comes from me. And you know that.
I do.
And he still loves his old music. He loves his old music. Old music will never die.
No. And
Good
I'll say
music.
that, Mom, I will say this. I do remember when we were living in New Russia. And I do remember jamming out to a lot of Madonna with you. That must have been the time when she was, well, she's, I think, I'm saying.
More in her prime.
What's that?
More in her prime.
Well, yeah, but she was huge. Like that was when that was like the huge blow up, I feel like, of Madonna. And I remember jamming out all the time. And any party we ever went to that was classical rock on, and it was always just a good time. I remember classical rock, Sunny Times, Water, and just good people, good down to earth, blue collar people.
Well, Mom, now you know you're gonna have to adjust fire a little bit when you go to Baltimore to see your son, and you got Spotify on. You're gonna need you're gonna need to type in Disarranged 1775 and enjoy those podcasts.
I will. I promise you.
No, she did. Actually,
I will do that.
Matt, when she was up here last time, she's like, I can't even listen to Spotify because I had to go set up her car, and so she's on it, dude. She's that's why she's part of the structure, which will roll out in a few weeks. But we're excited.
No, I know she's a giant supporter.
Yeah, Mom, we appreciate you calling in tonight.
Okay, boys. I love you both.
Love you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
That's awesome, man. Listen, everybody, we want to hear from you, man. Like I said, we had a very chill night planned for everybody. We really wanted to make this interactive. We appreciate everybody accepting Nick into the Disarranged chat family. I can see things going down, but please give us a call, 410-773-9858. Let us know how you chill out to music. What's your jam?
See, man, I liked, your mom said Dave Matthews. I know a lot of people feel there it is. Hey, go ahead and get it.
I'm glad, because you know what?
I love Dave Matthews, man.
Okay, you go.
Dave.
Hey, good evening. This is Andrew and Matthew, Disarranged 1775.
Hello.
Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hey, guys. It's actually me, Kim. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Kim. How are you? You made it.
You guys.
I'm doing great, Kim. Thanks for calling in. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you calling from?
Right now I'm I'm living in Indiana right now. I'm from Texas, but yeah, just recently moved up here. So
we know some police officers out there. If you want to get some info, DM us on one of our social media links, and we'll area.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, Kim can tell you, Turner. Kim can tell you how much I ran because she.
Who is Kim? Kim, introduce Matt.
Sorry, yeah, there was just a little delay.
You're breaking up. Yeah.
Sorry. How do you know Matt?
So we both were in 271 together. We served together for how long? Yeah, I don't know.
3.5 years. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, about kind of like the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he your subordinate or?
Absolutely not. Yeah, so he was a platoon sergeant. I think kind of mid halfway, that's when you became like the platoon sergeant and stuff. So it was really chill, really cool. And when I first met him, I thought he was honestly I really thought you were an asshole, but then
Kim, you pinned
then
him.
once we got to know each other, then it was just fun and just a lot of stupid talks and just laughing, dude. It was a good time. Yeah, we had a really good tight unit. I mean, there was its ups and downs, of course, but overall, I think I feel like it's been the closest unit because a lot of people from 271 have called me and reached out and they'd be we miss you guys and we miss everybody. We miss the camaraderie because we did hang out together. We did do things we weren't supposed to, but we did it together. We were all safe and we all made sure everybody was good. And so that's how I know him, and we served together. He ran all the time. I actually started running during lunch too, and we started going to the gym, not together, but we'd see each other and stuff. Everybody honestly went to the gym, but and then the morning PTs, because a lot of the Marines would go actually work out stupid early, of course, 4 a.m. And then we'd actually go to PT afterwards, change into green on green and go PT. And then during lunch, during chow, that's when we'd go run. And that's when I'd see, Sergeant Gardner or just a lot of people from our unit. They actually used to run a lot. And I was actually one of them, just you guys say, enjoy running to what during that time my music was either like really hardcore rap music, just like getting in the zone. But if I want to like now like calm down and chill, Mac Miller has been like my
Mac
favorite
Miller, yep.
Oh, shout out Pittsburgh.
Yes, for sure. Like he was just so calming, and like he has a lot of truth behind his words, and just like he was just so real, you know, behind everything. So it made you just feel okay to feel like that kind of way, you know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
It helps a lot. And then recently, like I like Janae Aiko, I think that's her name. So she's just really soothing, just really calm. She uses a lot of like the Tibetan like bowls and stuff like that incorporated in her music. And yeah, if you haven't heard of her, give her a listen. And then I see somebody put lo-fi too. So I listen to lo-fi, the music station too. That helps me calm down and stuff. Nice. But yeah.
Hey Kim, could you share those names in the comments for everybody? Those
yeah, because I'll have to look them up.
I want to look those up and they'll save on our end. That'd be nice.
Yeah, for sure. There's one of them, Janae Aiko, super, like I said, very, very chill. So people will probably like her a lot.
Yeah, I'll definitely give her a listen.
For sure. And then the one above me, the Static X73, the lo-fi, just go to YouTube and lo-fi any of the live streams or the playlists. They're pretty good too. And then
that's
just
cool.
last,
I've never
I
heard
guess
of
last
that.
little thing is I do listen to like Pearl Jam a lot too. It's just like the old classic rocks, you know.
Oh yeah.
That it's just really
Hey Kim, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You know the song Jeremy?
Yeah.
You know the music video?
Yes.
You know the kid in the video? The main character?
The kid in
That's my cousin.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
When they won the and so you can fact check me, and my mom's on here too. She'll back this up. The year that won the MTV Music Video Award, he was with Pearl Jam because they won that year. But that song Jeremy, that kid in it is my cousin. Rest in peace. He passed away about 3 or 4 years ago in a riptide accident off some coast somewhere. So, but yeah, interesting fact for you.
R.I.P. But that's really that's
pretty cool. I mean, the kid shoots up an entire school, but I mean it's my cousin.
Well, there's a message behind it. So.
Okay, relax.
Well, there is. It's a powerful video. It's a powerful song.
Jim, I have to say though, I've never heard anybody talk about. I'm not going to say Sergeant or Staff Sergeant, but Matthew Gardner in that light before, because when I met, he completely just belittled me for over 24 hours in the middle of Afghanistan, and just told me I was a huge pile of shit.
I can be an asshole. So your first instinct wasn't that far off.
No, yeah, dude. There's a lot of stories. I don't want to out of
your
stories out there, but dude, I laughed. Just all the small shit is just it was just way too fun. Maybe for a different time, different podcast.
Yeah, no.
Well, you're gonna be on the show
on an episode to talk about your experience as a female Marine in general. So Matt, if it's okay with you, I'd like to just give Kim an open invite to.
Well, we already have her coming, bud.
All right. Well,
we already talked about it.
Our communication skills suck over here, Kim.
We talked about it this week. She's
sure, but it's okay. Yeah, I think I'm excited. It should be a lot of fun to come on, and I've been even though sometimes I miss the first 10 minutes, I always hop on because I'm always excited to hear this. This is something not gonna lie, I wanted to start about a year and a half ago. So I'm super happy that somebody started this, and you guys are there's lots of people watching, and it's just great because you don't hear this stuff. You know what I mean? This is the stuff that we need to hear now, as veterans, because especially last week's talk, you guys were just hitting so many points, and it's so true. sometimes you just want to blow up because it's just like, it's common sense. People are just like, they're just not doing what you want them to, you know? And it's like, we always have this like meditation of how everything's supposed to go just because of the military and stuff. So like, we weren't really guided like out of it and stuff. I don't think substance has really like helped for shit, honestly. But yeah, I just feel like this kind of talk is therapy. Like it really is, and it helps a lot. Like I said, I get super excited hearing you guys and like listening to your stories and these, you know, people that are coming on air, and then all the chats too. I'm glad like people are actually like chatting, because like I know it's kind of like nervousness at first because like I didn't want to like chat, but I was like, dude, you know what? I don't even care. Like just put yourself out there. You know, it doesn't even matter, and that's what it's all about, just getting out there. So I'm glad you guys are doing it. Sorry for talking so much, but I'm just excited for you guys.
No,
and that was our whole thing, Kim, is we wanted to be transparent so people could feel comfortable talking about whatever the hell they want to talk about in the comment section, you know, without judgment or without so I mean, when I see the comments, like it's awesome, man. You know, there's no hate, there's no judgment, it's all support and all love, and it's great.
No, that was I appreciate those words. I know I can speak for Matt. It makes me feel good because we do put a lot of effort in this, even though it may not seem times when we, you know, kind of go off key or you know, things kind of get messed up. But we value what we do, and we're glad that, again, we'll continue the rest of our lives if it impacts one person. So, Kim, I appreciate your support. I see you on the chat all the time. Thank you very much for your support. Please pass on the word. We'll be sharing our QR codes to everybody, and the more people we can get involved is the tighter and more secure network we can create.
For sure. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for having me on, and yeah, like keep doing this. And I'm just, like I said, super happy, rooting for you guys. So
awesome.
Yeah,
thanks, Kim. We can't wait to connect with you again and about the episode. So we'll do that very soon.
For sure.
All right, Kim. Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Peace.
Peace. Bye.
Dude, that is awesome. Awesome, bud.
Yeah, she's a great person, man. She was awesome, and she was absolutely correct. Our unit was, you know, it was different dynamic, obviously, than Romeo Battery, right? But
oh Jesus,
here we go, man. People want to talk.
Hey, we're going. Here we go.
Yep.
Good evening. Thanks for calling. Disarranged 1775. This is the host, Andrew Turner. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with this evening?
Wow, I made it on the air. We're doing it live.
Is this Mr. Tyler Glanda?
No, this is Mr. Cody Reed.
Oh, damn,
Cody. All right.
What's up, my friend? I was gonna say, I was like, wait, I talked to Glenda last week. I thought
it did sound like Tyler.
We're doing well, my friend. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm home actually making music tonight.
Oh, very cool.
And then I saw you guys were talking about music. Okay. And I figured I should maybe pipe in and give my 2 cents.
Yeah. So
yes, please.
I love music.
Can you share with us? Can you share with us and our audience on kind of how like a quick synopsis of what music does for you when you're, you know, either happy, sad, or in the middle?
Well, I mean, as far as happy, sad, or in the middle, that's a pretty wide question or thing, because I mean, I make music, so I can literally make music that's happy. You know, I could play a major chord, right. Or if I'm sad or feeling sad, I'll make music that's sad. So it's usually, for me, more broken down into musical terms, whether I'm playing like a major note or a minor note.
How about if you're just listening?
As far as stuff on YouTube, just like what your last guest said, I've been listening to a lot of lo-fi stuff.
Lo-fi,
and it's really cool, man. It's really ambient, kind of jazzy, funky, groovy stuff that just a lot of people listen to it for studying or whenever it takes, to do like a big task or something, writing or something, it's just a really groovy type environment. And I had a buddy come over here a couple days ago who has this thing called a hang drum. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, a hand pan. They're really cool.
Is it you use your hands?
What's that?
You use your hands?
Yeah, use your hands. Look
Hand
at
drum.
it. It's called a hang drum, like HANG, hand pan.
Oh, okay.
They're really cool, man. So I've been recording with that and actually making my own lo-fi tracks, creating my own little things. But as far as artists lately, one of the artists that I wanted to mention is this guy, Ollie Sholotan.
Can you add him in the comments
for me?
Can you add that name in the comments when you get a chance?
I will. Yeah,
Sweet.
Ollie Sholotan. He plays the new Carlton on the new Bel Air show.
Oh,
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, there's a new show based like kind of Fresh Prince of Bel Air, but a dramatic version of it, and it's really good. Yeah,
it's on Peacock.
Cobra Kai is one of my favorite shows recently. This show is on the same tier of quality, in my opinion. And this guy who plays the new Carlton on that show, he's a great singer as well. Really talented guy. And his YouTube page probably only has 300 subscribers, so I figured give him a shout out. That way people can go, maybe give him some support.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool, man. Well, we appreciate you sharing, man. We've got some collaborations coming. I can't wait to share with our audience down. But other than music, how's everything going, man? You doing good?
Oh, I'm good, man. Just keeping busy editing. I'm happy to help you guys out with what we've been doing recently. It's been pretty cool. The song that you tell your audience, the song that is at the beginning of your little intro. I made the little intro.
That's right.
That's right, boys.
Podcast, and that song at the beginning is a song that I created.
That is proprietary music, only available at Disarranged.
That's right.
1775.
Absolutely.
That's original.
Completely proprietary. Completely. You get it straight from the source.
That's right. Coach, we appreciate you, man, and we can't wait to again get into more of our collaborations. Be able to broadcast more of what you bring to the table in terms of media and design, and help us grow.
Yeah, I saw your commercial that you just put up for your
what do you think?
Whatever.
What do you think?
Did you shoot that?
I did.
Sweet, man.
It wasn't bad.
It's great. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I won't critique it because you're out there doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you just got to pick up your shit and do it, man.
Dude,
I swear, but like with filmmaking or with a podcast or any of this stuff, it's just not just. I don't really like that word, but it's a matter of doing it. You guys, we need a commercial for. Okay, well, I'll just shoot it real quick and I'll take care of it.
Yep.
And that's what you got to do. And eventually, you get better and better. It takes time. Because every day you're learning, you'll make a mistake and you're like, oh, well, I could do this better this way, or you'll see something that inspires you and you'll be like, oh, okay, look at that, that's cool, man. Like I can apply that to my thing that I'm doing, and that's kind of the way I've lived my life, completely around creating.
Cool.
And I'm glad, because I've known you your whole life.
Yep.
Most of my life, the people know my sister. Used to babysit you when you were a little kid, and my mom worked for your grandparents, and we're going to have our own podcast and get into all that stuff. But
yeah, I can't wait.
But I'm proud of you, and I'm
thank you.
Just happy to help you out, bro.
Well, Cody, listen, man, I appreciate your support. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Cody.
And everybody, we have some good collaborations coming from our man Cody. He's kind of been behind the scenes, really helping us out in our digital direction. So wait to explore talents more as we get along. So thank you so much, brother, and we'll be talking very, very soon.
Yeah, I'm on. You guys have a good night. Oh,
you too, Cody.
If you've never heard of the band Audio Vent,
All right, put them in the comments for the
Audio
for
Event.
everybody.
Check out Audio Event. You can. They only came out with one album, "Dirty Sexy Nights in Paris." That could be taken in different ways. But they're brothers of the band Incubus.
Oh,
And
okay.
Oh,
so
nice. I love Incubus.
they weren't like, they kind of got a bump, but they didn't. It was like, I don't know. It was one of my favorite albums of all time. And another album from a band called the Apex Theory. That's another. I collaborate with a few of the guys in that band, and that's another album that I feel is completely underrated. As you'll notice a trend here, I'm going to give you things that I find are mostly underrated that people listen to.
Hey, I love it. I love it, dude.
The Apex Theory Topsy Turvy. That's a great album as well.
Awesome. Well, Cody, thank you so much,
Yeah,
man.
thanks, Cody.
Appreciate you much. I appreciate what you do for us, and I appreciate your time tonight. Thanks for calling in and supporting us.
Yeah, brother. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, peace.
Yeah. So we're up against it, and we would be remiss if we didn't talk about next week, right?
I was actually, so hold on.
Okay.
I know we're up against it right now. I want to try at least one or two buddy checks.
Okay, let's do it.
I want to stay honest. I want to stay to our structure tonight.
Let's do it.
You know, if this is your first time tuning in, or your 15th time tuning in, we're really trying here to get our show structured for the most part, at least to where we have things you can look forward to every week. Our intentions were to start that way. It just hasn't always panned out every week to week. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give a couple people, we're going to try to do a couple buddy checks before we get out of here, just to check in on our network to see how everybody is doing. So yeah, we'll get the banner up there and we're going to pull up some numbers. I love all the stuff in the comments. If you could keep letting us know what you think of the show.
Absolutely.
Everything.
Absolutely.
And let me just pull up here.
So while you're pulling that up, yeah, I'll talk a little bit about Incubus and Dave Matthews Band.
Okay.
You know what? My music list is so diverse, dude. I would have like Trick Daddy, Tupac, Metallica. It just depended, man. Radiohead.
Okay.
Jeez. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Key Sweat. I mean, I was all over the place. You gotta have some Key Sweat, man.
All right, let's give this. This is one guy. I hope he answers. If he will.
Okay.
But obviously, if he answers, we'll give his name. But I really want to see how he's doing. He's a good buddy of ours. You'll know him as soon as you hear his voice and his accent. He is a good friend, and he was at the Marine Corps birthday with us a few months ago, and I want to check in on him. I don't know why so regular and some like there. Good evening, sir.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Well,
He
there you
answered.
go.
Someone answered.
Someone answered, yeah.
Should we try him back?
Yeah, try them back again.
Whatever, dude. Creditors do it. Why can't we?
Yeah, keep going, bud.
Dude. Inspect what you expect, right?
Keep going.
Copy that, sir. Watch, it's probably the wrong number. I probably typed in the wrong number.
It's like, what the hell?
Hey, it's Tyler. Leave a message.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Tyler Hartzell. This is Andrew Turner and Matthew Garner with Disarranged1775.
Hello, Mr. Hartzell.
to do a little bit of a buddy check with you. Copy that 10-4, Roger Dodger. Yeah. So, hey, Matthew, got anything to say to him?
Stay safe, brother.
Yeah, stay safe, Hartzell. Just checking in on you, brothers. Number 5. Dude, I think one, I think he ignored our call.
I think he did because he definitely answered the first time.
He did, and he's like, "Oh shit, it's Matt and Turner."
Yeah.
Oh, all right, so let's give another guy a shout. You're coming in hot. This is a good buddy of mine. I worked with this cat. I worked with this guy in security.
Okay.
And he's just a good buddy. He's just a fucking rocking friend, dude. He's a good kid, and I love him very much. So I can't wait to.
It's nice, man. I wish you spoke that way about me.
I don't. I know you don't. Are you butthurt about it?
I don't give a shit.
I don't think we need to argue right before we're getting into a conversation. Dude, if he doesn't answer. Dude, we might be just striking out tonight.
We still did our job. We still tried, right?
We did our jobs. We're trying.
Right.
I'm gonna message it.
Yo, what is up, dude?
Yo, Nick, my friend, how are you? This is Andrew Turner and Matthew Gardner with Disarranged1775. How are you tonight?
Oh shit, it's on now. Shit, sorry, man, I'm not watching it. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Chilling.
Oh, it's good to know, man. Where these days, brother?
I'm up in the, still working up in the Poconos, being a park ranger and all.
Oh,
nice,
man. How's everything going up there, brother?
It's good. It's slow. It's they got the winter season up here, so most of the people are down in Florida and for a few more months, and then they'll head up here, and things will get busy and rowdier.
Speaking of being rowdy, it's almost springtime. Those bears, my friend, they're going to be getting a little restless.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. That's one of the perks of the jobs. I'm a bear guy, so whenever I see one, a video is going to be posted soon.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Nick. So tonight we touched on music and self-care. Is there any music you can give our listeners tonight that you like to zone out to?
Justin Bieber and Katy Perry, baby.
There it is. Call your shot, baby. There it is.
J Beebs, man.
I mean, music it's all around. So I mean, if you want to rage out to some Eminem and get a little, go to the gym and fight somebody, there you go. But that's what you got to do,
Absolutely, brother. Well, listen, my buddy Nick here that we're speaking to on the phone is my van life buddy. He travels throughout the states, lives out of his van, and documents it. So we will be doing a collaboratory video soon, and we can't wait to share with everybody. Nick, I love you, brother. I appreciate your support, even though you're not watching.
YouTube, Nick.
No, my bad, man. My bad.
No, I'm just. This is why it's on YouTube for
That's
people
right.
to get to it until when they want to. So I love you, brother. I hope you're always well. You have my number if you ever need anything, and I miss you, man.
Yeah, you too. I mean, I appreciate you guys, fucking doing what you do. It's it's good to see something starting from the bottom, see where it goes. So it's always good to
as Drake said.
Grow.
I think Drake said it the best. We started from the bottom, and now we are here.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Take care, Nick.
Keep going.
All right, I'll see you guys. I'll catch you guys later.
Peace.
All right, brother.
You want to do one more?
I know you do.
I want to do one more.
Okay.
Let's ask the audience.
It would be nice. It would be really nice if one of these nights you asked me who the fuck I want to call. Oh, I said that for it. I'm sorry. You told me to stop saying that.
I'll put you in timeout.
But I mean, I guess it's important to call everybody that you want to check on. I guess I have no buddies, huh?
I am your buddy, and I'm here. All right, pal. So listen, why don't you give me a number?
No, honestly, I don't have any friends.
Oh, so okay, perfect. So
yeah, I just want to make you feel bad.
you crucify me, but you don't want to hold judge. Okay, all right.
You know, I have to do that, bud.
All right, listen. You know what? I don't even care what you guys think. I'm going to call one more person because it's our buddy.
Let's do it.
All right, call one more person. I don't. I hope this guy picks up. I hope he's watching. If he's not watching, ooh, we should have called Daniel McDonough. We actually need to get him. We need to get him on the show.
We do. I would love to.
We need to get
that on the show. We need to get James Taylor on the show too.
I don't know if we can afford that.
Yes, we can. We need to mix it up with some calm, man. Come if you want to.
So yeah, but I don't know if I want to get ganged up on by two calm buddies.
He's coming on the show.
I don't think he's even watching. The suspense is killing me.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice mailbox that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.
Oh,
goodbye.
Damn, it wasn't even let me tell him to set up a Kyle R. I think that's Kyle Rayburn. I just turned up my audio. I hope I
Rayburn. Is that Rayburn?
I think it's Rayburn. Kyle R. I don't know who else.
Rayburn, if that's you, man, it's good to hear your name again.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, Matt, I think we struck out on the final buddy check for tonight.
We did our job, though, pal.
I think we need to set up for next week. I think we need to tell the people what's going on next week. Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Next Wednesday. Go ahead, Matt. Tell them. Kick it off, my friend.
So if we travel back in time to episode 3, not too far back, we had a guest, Antonio Sebastian, on, and he talked about alternative medicine. And I still can't pronounce the word. Can you pronounce the word?
Psilocybin.
Psilocybin. So it was a fantastic episode. Antonio is a why does Matt look like a Pepperidge Farm? You know what? You're not coming on the show anymore. Hey, I've seen what you look like right now, James Taylor.
I'm going to finish because Matthew has the attention span of an ant.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I've seen what he looks like. So,
Antonio.
So Antonio is a survivor with PTSD. He's been through a lot of traumatic incidents, and his father was a veteran from Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. Who suffered PTSD. So he went into a little bit of his story last time. Since he has been on, he went to Costa Rica and did some adventures over there. So we are going to hear from him on Wednesday. He's going to come back in. He's going to dive more into alternative medicine, treatment for trauma, PTSD. He's going to share a little bit more about his story. So I'm so excited about it because I feel like we just scratched the surface last time he came on.
Well, compared to when we talked to him the other night and when he started diving into his travels and all the things he has going on, you're right. We barely scratched the surface. So that's right. So I believe it's March 9th. Is that next week?
March 9th. It's next Wednesday.
March 9th, next Wednesday. Come check us out. We have Antonio Sebastian to come talk about magic mushrooms and the effects of psilocybin on victims of PTSD, trauma, emotional trauma, and everything under the sun. Bad. He's been all over the world, and he is going to come share his journeys with us from Costa Rica. And I honestly can't wait to hear about what his experiences were there.
I can't wait to hear the stories.
If he was with any like shaman people or like things like that, I want to hear about his actual spiritual journey through his travels. And I'm very excited to hear that.
And a lot of what drives Antonio is he's got a lot of
Boom.
There it is. He's
Right.
got a lot of close friends who suffer from PTSD as well, and they've went through the VA system, and they're on loads of medication and all sorts of stuff, and it's really driven him to find alternative ways to treat trauma.
Yeah.
So I mean, his heart's in it 100%.
Oh man, when we talked to him the other night, we've for the last 15 weeks we've had a relationship with Antonio, and the progress that he's made in that world. If I could compare it to anybody out there listening, if I could compare it, this is the new age weed movement. To be honest, I think.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Between the research and the growers, it's all just going to come together like the marijuana industry. And I think we're going to find some very good studies out of the positive effects of psilocybin and mental health. So please come check us out next week. Disarranged1775 is going to be live on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Sorry. What did I miss? Not LinkedIn. We're not LinkedIn. Twitch. I said Twitch, Twitter, Facebook,
YouTube, Facebook. You missed Facebook.
I'm sorry. I missed Facebook.
Yeah.
Come check us out next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Antonio Sebastian on his mushy trips.
Yeah. And you know what? We got the feedback we got last time was really cool because we heard from a lot of different people in a lot of walks of life. And I think people are really trying to find alternative ways to treat anxiety and all kinds of stuff without taking 50 pills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great. It's going to be great.
I'm excited to. I'm very excited to dive into potentially us taking a trip and documenting
to Costa Rica.
Well, we're not going to get into it right now, but if you're interested in what else cooking over here at Disarranged1775, please come check us out next week, March 9th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be back at it. I appreciate everybody coming in and joining us tonight. I appreciate 15 weeks of your loyalty. I can speak for Matt. We just appreciate you guys, and without you, we are nothing. If there was, again, one person listening to us run our mouths for an hour and 18 minutes, we'd still do this. You make it easier for me to wake up every day. You make it easier for me to try to be a better person every day. So thank you. This is probably the most consistent thing that I think is being out of the military. So it goes back to you guys. I appreciate you very, very much. Matt, any closing words?
We promise Turner's going to have a new microphone before next week. That thing is just driving me crazy.
Remember earlier in the episode when we talked about like you can be happy and then you can be like pissed off. But no.
Well, no, you're talking about important stuff. It cuts you off in the middle of it, and
I know, and it makes me upset. And I don't want to.
I know it does. I'm just, it's just one of those things, bud. It's life.
All right. Well, anyways, thank you again, everybody, for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you. Thank you for being in the chats. Thank you for all the people that called in. This is going to get better. It's going to get bigger. This is your #1 talk show, an interactive podcast, Disarranged1775. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to Disarranged1775, your #1 live talk show.